Hey everyone, One Big Boss here, and well, as you can tell from the title below in the video, GameStop is hitting an all-time new low for them. They have decided to shift from what they're known for into tablet and mobile phones, selling that stuff. Not that they already don't, mind you, but they're closing down 2% of their stores to make room for bigger stores that just sell primarily iPads, tablets, phones, and stuff like that, and probably like iPods and MP3 players too. And I just think, really? You're jumping on this bandwagon now. I'm gonna tell you right now, tablets, Nooks, iPads, they're kind of done. That fad's like done. Like, it was a big thing a couple of years ago, and now it's not really anything. They're so they're already installed so much that like nobody cares about them that much anymore. They really don't. And now you've got GameStop doing this. Now it's bad enough that GameStop came out and said, well, there's no money in retro gaming at all, which we all know is the biggest load of bullshit in the world. I mean, I'll tell you, when GameStop was gonna start selling, when they stopped taking PS2 games and they stopped taking Xbox games and stuff like that, I went to that store and I friggin' loaded up on PS2 and Xbox games as best I could that weren't complete crap games. But I gotta tell you, just this whole thing makes no sense. You're closing down 2% of your stores to make room for these bigger stores that aren't gonna succeed. I mean, I could be wrong, it could succeed, but honestly, I don't see it happening. Because what I've witnessed in stores, and from people I know who have kids, they trade in those tablets and all that stuff for video games. Literally, I don't understand how this company functions. I don't know if it's a bunch of people like just sitting in an office room doing coke and just thinking up the most worst ideas possible. If that's the case, they should put stock in Capcom because they seem like they'd be really good fucking friends. Regardless, though, how do you expect this to work? It's like I said, it's bad enough you don't sell retro gaming anymore because they say it's no money. If they were smart, they would go back to retro gaming and start putting it out. Because let's face it, GameStop is like an evil fucking empire of bullshit, and they rip people off to no ends. And the big problem is, it's all we have. It's like all we have now. Because if you ever remembered stuff like, because you know they took over EB Games and Funkoland. Funkoland was like the greatest thing in the world. Mom and pop stores and then stores like Play and Trade, they're all getting shut down because of everything like what GameStop does. They all got shut down. Our Play and Trade that was near us, and like that, they almost every day with my buddies hanging out, and they were working, and we're all playing games, having a good time. And because of GameStop, just gone, pretty much gone. They couldn't compete. And you know, when older systems break down or the Xbox 360 breaks down, you really gonna bring it to GameStop and have them repair it? No, because they don't do that shit. And that's why those kind of stores were good. They did all that. Now, if you go online and you look at some of the games that are like retro games now and stuff, say like Earthbound. Earthbound is over $200 if you want it online. There's other games out there that are like, Super Metroid's like probably about $40 now and everything. If you want like games that are in great condition, like they're a little bit more. And that's how you make your money. If you sold those and don't take multiple copies of like sports games that you know nobody's gonna come in, you've got a pile of 60 of them, and in that whole year, maybe 2 people will buy them. You don't take games like that. You be smart about it, and you take games like Super Mario World, all these other games out there, because let's face it, that there is money in retro gaming. Just if GameStop was smart, they would go online, they would go out to a flea market or something like that, and they would see what people are asking for these said games. Now, again, GameStop, bad idea on this part because it's fucking mind-blowingly stupid how you guys are. Because if you walk into a GameStop now, they have a small, tiny corner, at least like the ones I've been into around this area, with all mobile tablets. Like, you don't even know it's there. You don't see that shit. You don't even know it's there half the time. So, and you're really closing down 2% of your stores to make room for this bad idea? You fucking dumbasses. I don't care. You're fucking dumbasses. I never trade games to you because you fucking rip people off, and I use you. I buy the games there from you, and that's that. Everything. I can get them used there cheaper, and then instead of buy them used online, and because I know people at GameStop that work there, they treat me well and they give me the best used copies possible. So, regardless though, this is just complete another stupidity on their part. I really can't. I don't see any good that can come out of this. If anybody else can, please let me know. I'm all ears. But other than that, I do not see anything good coming out of this at all. So, as always, everybody, sign off down below. Let me know what you think, because I'm interested to see the responses. I'm pretty sure most of them will be like what I just did in this video. And yeah, so please hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe, because it's free, and in this day and age, free's a damn good thing. As always, everybody, I'm One Big Boss, and I will see you all next time.